Michael Murray hooked up with both Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis on the set of Freaky Friday. Chad Michael Murray's enduring charm has maintained its hold, captivating hearts even in his 40s. Yet his current allure pales in comparison to the fervent adoration he sparked when he burst onto the scene in 2001 through his role in Gilmore Girls. As the years unfolded, Murray's magnetic presence graced both One Tree Hill as Lucas Scott and Disney classic Freaky Friday, where he shared the screen with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. Murray's romantic liaison often garnered attention, notably with his One Tree Hill co-stars. However, his candid account reveals that sparks also ignited on the set of Freaky Friday, albeit in a more innocent context that still managed to raise eyebrows. While Chad Michael Murray's fame grew, whispers of his connection with co-star stir curiosity. One notable chapter unfolded during his time filming Freaky Friday alongside Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. In a departure from the intensity of other romantic rumors, this connection carried a more light-hearted and surprising twist. Lindsay Lohan got Chad Michael Murray cast as Jake in Freaky Friday. With a potential Freaky Friday sequel in the works, according to The Hollywood Reporter, eyes are once again in 2003 original. While Jamie Lee Curtis has been on the forefront of the hype, Chad Michael Murray also stepped in to cheer on the possibility of reprising the role of love interest, Jake. During an interview with Venture, the former One Tree Hill actor revealed that he was up against Jared Padalecki for the role. However, a chemistry read with star Lindsay Lohan earned him the role in the Mark Waters film about a mother and a daughter who switch bodies. Michael Murray told Venture that director Mark Waters later told him that Lohan's energy during the chemistry read was the reason he got the part. As for Murray's relationship with Lohan at the time, it was highly professional. However, there was an age difference between the two of them. He was 12 and she was 16, and those few years were quite noticeable at the age. Lindsay Lohan was so young. We were all just a bunch of kids goofing around making a movie. Chad Michael Murray said to Vulture. She would talk and hang out, but she had so much work, right? I never really wanted to bother her. And when there was a big setup or downtime, she'd have to go to school. That's one of her downsides where you're a child actor. Did Chad Michael Murray hook up with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis? Michael Murray and Lindsay Lohan did not hook up on the set of Freaky Friday because they were into each other. They had to kiss because the script required it of them, and this proved to be a far more nerve-wracking thing for both of them. Not just because of the age difference, but because Lohan had never been kissed on screen before. When asked by Vulture as to whether Lindsay Lohan was a good kisser or not, Chad Michael Murray claimed he didn't recall. You're focused on the choreography and camera angles. Chad Michael Murray said to Vulture, asked if Lohan was a good kisser. Murray then proceeded to tell the story of how Jamie Lee Curtis kissed him in order to settle Lohan's fear of making out on screen. Lindsay was nervous, as anyone would be for a first on-screen kiss, and I guess Jamie, who was a total pro and has been doing this forever, was trying to relax her. She's like, it's going to be great, it's going to be awesome. Somehow it gets to the point where I heard a knock on my trailer door. It's Jamie and she's got, come. Now I'm in the trailer and Lindsay isn't there. And Jamie says, we just want to talk to you about this on-screen kiss. I'm like, okay, great, whatever make you comfortable. We're going to crush it. And Jamie says, see? Don't even worry about, you're just doing the work. Murray went on to say, Jamie goes, forget about it, come here. And she kissed me and pulled away and goes, see, it's easy, it's nothing, right Chad? The much younger One Tree Hill actor, who was a bit in shock, then replied, "Oh, it's great, fantastic." And for the moment, I kept thinking how I get to go home and I tell my dad that I kissed Jamie Lee Curtis. How cool is that? Murray continues saying in his interview with Vulture, "We grew up watching True Lies, Trading Places, Halloween. To this day is my favorite horror movie. What a trooper she is for just leading the way and breaking it down so simplistically for Lindsay and trying to make her feel comfortable." While Chad Michael Murray originally revealed this story while speaking to Busy Phillips years ago, he went far for more detail during his interview with Vulture. At the time, some outlets claim he was 19 years old, while some others say he was 21, and Jamie Lee Curtis was 44. But as shocking as their age difference appears to be, it seems as though their kiss on set of Freaky Friday was entirely innocent and good-natured. And it didn't get Lindsay Lohan to loosen up a bit in order to kiss the One Tree Hill actor on screen for the first time. Chad Michael Murray, of course, also had a flirt with Jamie Lee Curtis on camera, and it was the first scene he shot. Of course, I was nervous, because it was one of those opportunities of just getting into the industry and you're growing up against someone who's being around. Murray said to Vulture, "It wasn't uncomfortable flirting with Jamie. It was just nerve-wracking to not screw it up. Like, am I flirting too much? Too little? Am I coming off creepy? You worry about those things." But Jamie was the best and was right there supporting me.